Peti, még mindig nem tette túl magát a baleseten, pedig annak már 2 éve. So Peti still has not gotten over the accident, even though that was 2 years ago. And I think, if I remember correctly, they use the number 2. Even though in the English, we don't put the symbols in unless it's more than 10. So I don't know if it's just this author who made these sentences, but he uses a lot of the symbols instead of writing it out. Okay, let's see if I spelled it right. Yep, and let's listen.
Peti még mindig nem tette túl magát a baleseten, pedig annak már 2 éve.
So még mindig has a sense of still, but the word for still is just még. It's just this. But when you say még mindig, means I would have expected it to be otherwise. So when somebody's still here after you expect them to leave, you're like még mindig itt, you're still here. You should have been gone long ago. So it has a little bit of exasperation or um, displeasure with it. So Peti, still, nem tette túl. So here's the word tesz, and túl tesz means to overcome. And then a baleset is an accident. So bal is left, something bad. So an eshet is a thing that happens, comes from the verb eshik, which means to fall. So some sort of circumstance, a bad circumstance is an accident. So Peti still hasn't gotten over himself. He hasn't brought himself to get over the accident. And when you use this format tool test, you use the N ending, which means to be on top of something. He's never moving on from that moment. Pedig, so even though annak, that's has the dative ending, so belonging to that has already been 2 years ago. Már means already. So there's a lot of grammar involved in that. So let's look at tool tests. I think we were looking at oda test, tool tests. Remember, we were saying what's the difference. So tool tests is to get over something, to leave behind, to get over, forget and move on, overcome something. It can also mean to excel or surpass something or to outdo something. And tool test raita magát, it means to get over yourself. So maga is yourself, and raita is on top of something. So it's trying to show you the grammar involved in it. That it is transitive, but the thing that you're getting over, you're not getting over a thing, you're getting over yourself on a thing. If you wanted to use this as a pronoun, you could say tool tette tool magát raita, and that raita would stand for a baleseten, so on the accident, on it. And let's look at this annak. So annak is the dative for az plus nak. So annak is az plus nak, and that is dative annak. So towards that thing, annak. So here's some examples of how to use annak. Ez annak az embernek a háza, akivel tegnap találkoztál. So because we're having that man, so ez az ember, then we have to have this determiner, this that word, we have to also put that in the dative. Pedig annak már 2 éve. Maybe it has something to do with éve being a possessed object. So év means year. Éve is it's a year that's possessed by something. What is possessing this year? It's the accident. It's the year of the accident. And annak is referring to year. It's saying it. So he hasn't gotten over the accident, even though it already has possessed 2 years.